My name's Dr. Stanley Kamau, the founder and CEO of Ahadi Kenya. I've decided to answer your questions that you've been asking on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and other social media platforms. And my answers, I'm going to put the facts straight, because you've asked a lot of questions about the anti-jigger campaign. One, it's a fact that the anti-jigger campaign was initiated in this country by Ahadi Kenya. I've been the founder of that initiative. That was in the year 2007. So any other organization that is saying the one who founded the anti-jigger campaign, it's a lie. Two, it's a lie that the government is not involved in helping those who are jigger infested. If you go to our website, if you go to our social media, you will see that we have patients that we have been able to refer to hospitals. And the doctors, nurses, and all government officials are fully involved in this campaign. Three, it's a lie that we don't have any hospital that is dealing with jigger-infested persons. Anyone saying that they are going to build a hospital or a jigger clinic to be the first of a kind in this country, it's a lie. All hospitals, all dispensaries are involved in the treatment, as I have said, of jigger patients. And I'm a witness. I've taken patients to hospitals and they have treated in each and every dispensary in this country. Another thing I would want to say is that anyone who is claiming to be involved in buying of shoes, especially if they are dealing with jigger patients, is a lie. As Ahadi Kenya, we have received more than 10 million pairs of shoes from partners, and these shoes were given for free to all partners who are registered by the Ministry of Health and the Kenyan government. So anyone who is telling you to send them money to buy shoes and medication is a lie. Finally, I would want to say this: we are not in competition, and we wish each and every person to come on board. We started this campaign in the year 2007, and all the way to the year 2012, no organization had come on board to fight jiggers. They all joined in when the government recognized our efforts to fight the jigger menace in Kenya. Any other person who claims to have done this campaign before 2012 is a lie. And all the information they have on their websites about the statistics were done by Ahadi Kenya. What we are saying is, this message is not for you to send us money. This message is to raise the awareness. Be careful about those who claim to have initiated the campaign, and yet they have just photocopied for what we have been doing for 5 years. 2007 to 2012, those were 5 years. Anyone who claims otherwise is a liar. Another thing I want to say is that Ahadi Kenya, is a fact that last year the government named Ahadi Kenya as one of the organizations that had not fulfilled the requirements by the NGO or the government body. It was true, but that was the government's mistake on their record keeping. Ahadi Kenya has since been able to put straight all the records, and to date, we are working very closely with the government. Even last month, if you go to our website and our Facebook and on our activities, you see that we involved the Office of the Deputy President and the Office of the CS for Education in our campaigns. So Ahadi Kenya to date is up to date with all the records that are required by the law to carry out our mandate. I wish you all well, and what I want to say is, be careful when dealing with those fake organizations. And in the event that those who are claiming they want to put up a jigger clinic, it's not something that you can do within one day. To put up a jigger clinic, you need a letter from the Ministry of Health, you need to have done a survey, you need to involve medics, you need to involve the government, and all these documentations, if they are not available, don't be conned to send your money to anyone claiming they are going to do it. What Ahadi Kenya and the Ministry of Public Health we are doing is that we are trying to first of all come with medication that we can help in eradication of jiggers. We don't have any known medication. What we are using are the disinfectants, and until we discover a proper medication, no one can claim to be putting up a clinic. And again, from what we have, our strategic plan, we want to see that jiggers are eradicated in this country in the next 3 years. For anybody who wants to put up a jigger clinic, that means they are looking at having jigger in this country over and over for many years. As Ahadi Kenya, as a founder, as a CEO of Ahadi Kenya, I would want to say, put your money where you believe it will serve the community. Thank you. Huh? And I want to say this, through the efforts, my efforts, and the efforts of Ahadi Kenya Trust, we have been able to be recognized not only by the Kenyan government, but internationally. If you look behind here, you can see we have more than 40 awards that have been awarded to us for the fight against jiggers. Some of them we received before 2012, before those so-called founders of the anti-jigger campaign started the initiative. And some of these awards you can see here. Like, for example, Ahadi Kenya was recognized and we were able to carry the torch for the Olympics 2012. We've been recognized for MDGs, the Millennium Development Goals. We have been recognized as peace ambassadors. We have been recognized by each and every person. If you go to the CNN Inside Africa, you see our story being highlighted. Ours is not about pasting or taking videos to show on the website about how Kenyans are suffering. Ours is to educate people of the world how we can be able to eradicate jiggers. We have those groupings, as I have said and have been asked, whose work is to go to the ground, take videos of children suffering from jiggers, use pins and such other crude methods to remove jiggers, and then wait for your sympathy for them to for you to send them money. Don't be cheated that these ways of eradicating jiggers is outdated. We have what we call pinless and painless method of removing jiggers, where we don't have to use pins, we don't have to use any kind of weapons or any sharp metals to remove jiggers from children's feet. What we're talking about is removing jiggers in dignity. Santi.